Are you Christian?
No,
Atheist?
no, because that implies there is such a concept as a God. So I'm not an atheist. Irreligionist, maybe. I don't accept the concept of gods, angels, tooth fairies, prophets. It's all to me childish nonsense. And you people argue. I've been listening to you, trying to intellectualize.
We were talking, we weren't arguing, we were talking.
No, I know, but it's discussions. But to me, all it tries to do is it tries to intellectualize fantasy. To me,
We were trying to discuss historical
yeah,
facts.
that's all. That's what you people believe. That's all.
Well, it's based
There's
on,
no
on
objectivity
evidence.
in it. It's all subjective.
So what is your view about the origins of the universe?
I don't know, but religious people know. That's the difference.
I think the default position of our species is we know that it is created. And people who are skeptical or atheists are a tiny minority who, for whatever reason, are very skeptical. But I think the default position for our human race is belief, regardless of how we're brought up. And this is the natural belief. We believe that all this extraordinary universe, with its beauty, its exquisite complexity, cannot come about by random chance or just coincidence. Clearly, it's designed. The laws of physics, for example, and the anthropic principle,
Well, that's why
and so
we
on.
exist, because the norms of physics are natural. That's why life exists on Earth. Anywhere else does it exist? Why didn't
Oh,
this
yeah, it
God
does.
make
The Quran says at the beginning, it talks about God as being the...
What the Quran
Well,
says.
excuse me,
Because it's just a book.
Dude,
I can tell you about.
Have you seen this? This is about the Quran.
Yes, I know.
You can't come
Sorry.
here and say, don't talk about the Quran. but
What, the Quran? Do you want to give it to someone or
myself. Because you're in the wrong place.
you Muslim?
Yes. Just because I read about Little Red Riding Hood.
Because normally I don't give it to Muslims,
It's in a book.
Okay,
but you can have it. There you go.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. Yeah.
And yet you don't even want to hear.
If you read it and finish with it, and you're now a non-Muslim, give it to them. You know, you'll get the reward for that.
I will.
Okay, my brother? Okay.
I'm listening. I never interrupted. I've never interrupted you.
just
I've been here for
did.
an hour.
Yeah, he's been listening attentively to you.
He wouldn't let me talk about the Quran, and he's here and he says,
Oh,
the Quran.
yeah,
So I say, why are you here? He needs to go somewhere else.
You asked me what
So
I
I've invited
believe
him to go somewhere else, but he's still
in.
here.
What I believe in.
So I have a right to quote the Quran because this is a Quran booth, and you know this, unless you're blind. So the Quran says right at the beginning that God is the Lord of all the worlds. It's not just life on earth, there's life in other dimensions. For all I know, there could be life throughout the universe.
You know,
But God is the Lord of it all.
According to commentators, bees are a nation, which is the world's nations. Bees are nations, ants are nations, all of this. And God is the Lord of all of that.
Including the unseen realm with angels
Yes.
who you dismiss without any evidence, the jinn and so
The
on.
jinn, yeah. So,
So
do you believe in demons and angels?
It's all fantasy.
how do you know it's all fantasy?
I believe it's all fantasy.
Yeah, what's your evidence?
Because it's supernatural.
And why is supernatural fantasy?
Well, same as a God thing is supernatural.
Okay. Do you only believe what you can see and touch and quantify? Is that right?
Yes, but logic and rationality
Logic, all right.
has got to come in.
Do you see pain?
Can you prove that other people have consciousness and minds other than your own at the
Of
moment?
course other people have.
Can you prove that?
Because you can just hear what other people believe, what they actually
No. How can you prove that there are minds independent of your mind in these bodies that you see walking around?
because we're not all the same. People, we're not all the same.
We're not all the same.
No, there's different beliefs.
Do you believe I have a consciousness and a mind?
Of course you do.
But where's your evidence for that?
I believe it.
So you just believe on faith?
No, I believe you're conscious because else you wouldn't be alive if you weren't conscious.
Yeah, but how do you know I could just be an automaton? I could be just a machine.
You're being ridiculous.
No.
I believe you're
No,
not.
I'm asking you for evidence that minds other than your own exist, and all you can say, if I question that, I'm being ridiculous. Let me ask you another question. Can you prove to me that this universe around you even exists? What is your evidence?
For it existed.
Yes.
Because I'm experiencing.
Oh, your subjective feelings tell you the universe
Oh, I
exists.
know it's there. I can feel the wind blowing.
Well, what is the physical?
I can't see it.
Give me
but I know
scientific
it's
evidence that outside of your mind that this universe exists. I want independent. And you can't refer to the universe because that is the very thing that I'm asking you to establish
Yeah, but you
exists.
people use circular arguments as well. You use the Quran to prove that the Quran exists.
So your
the
argument-
Bible is people show passages from the Bible to prove
So
it.
you accept yours as a circular argument then?
No, because I'm not.
You said we can use circular orbit, so you're using a circular
No,
orbit.
I'm not using it.
Okay. What is your evidence, independent of the universe, that you prove that the objective world exists?
Because it's self-evident.
Oh, really? Ah, good. To me, God is self-evident.
Okay, that's fine.
So God is self-evident because all of by accident or by randomness, it has all the features of design and exquisite fine-tuning. It is self-evident, it's axiomatic to me that this is created by the universe.
Not to me.
But you see, you have used this criteria is of self-evidence. This is your argument. It's self-evident, but it's called the fitra. The fitra,
Natural
is a natural
inclination.
disposition to believe. Now, there are some strange people in the world, like yourself, who have a problem believing in what is evident to 99% of the human beings in history.
99%
It's
could
like
be
some
stupid.
people have lost a sense of taste, or maybe they're blind, or maybe they can't walk.
Yeah.
They're people who can't function fully, perhaps. But to function fully, normally as a human being, you will believe that this is the creation of some wondrous intelligence,
I don't
and you
believe
say it's self-evident. But that's not an
No, you said,
argument.
how come it exists? I said, this is self-evident.
Do you think this writing in here? Do you think this is came at random or someone did that?
Humanity evolved.
No, it's not. Look. My question is simple.
English wasn't,
No,
isn't
but do you think?
50,000 years old. 4.3 billion years
Did
old.
you
is
hear?
the
Did you hear
world.
my question? I asked you if this has come randomly, or somebody with intelligence, with will, with awareness, with power did that.
Somebody wrote that. Is that what you mean?
Okay, so somebody.
Is that what you're saying?
So would you like to say? Would you like to accept that the person who did this is self-aware?
Self-aware.
Yeah.
Whoever
Without
wrote
awareness, well, without awareness, could he have done that?
that. No, everything humanity does is done through lived experience and evolution.
What evolution? I'm talking about this writing. Asking him, is it?
Einstein, he said the word is so, he's engineering so precise that need a big engineer doing that. That's Einstein, not him, not you. So that's the science. You know?
Einstein's opinion. It's his opinion. Doesn't make it real.
Yeah, but you are not more clever than Einstein.
days.
I'm not. You know, he's
No,
not.
I'm not clever.
So Einstein, he believes in that. He said he's so.
I was born a Jew, but I don't know how much he believed.
Anyway, I'm going to move on.
Thanks very much, Paul. Yeah.
Thank you for tuning
Don't
in.
forget your.
I'm much more enlightened.
You see, at the end you forgot it. Yeah.
I'm trying to forget.
No problem.
Sure.
What is Zishan?
There's pictures and words.
Okay.
I bring my camera there. What is this, sir? Huh? This is not to record this one. No, I didn't say nothing.
I said no, the Jews believe in the same God as us. Christians, depending what you say. Some people think that Jesus, so they believe in Jesus as a God. No, but that's where we differ with them. So the nearest people to us are the Jews because we believe in the same God. We call it Allah, they call it Elohim. Okay, so that's
Monotheism.
yeah, but the Christians, they say that they are monotheistic, but then they believe in the Trinity,
Yes, I know,
which has got no explanation.
That's crazy.
Yeah, which has got no explanation. But what's your name, by the way?
Hilton, like the hotel.
Okay, Hilton.